I'm Nathan, and in this video, I'm going to be explaining to you how you can raise your vibrational frequency to a level of awareness that will enable you to be, very simply put, able to discern clearly between what is your intuition and what is some other kind of voice that's leading you astray. Because you may have noticed that there's multiple voices in your head. I'll just jump right in to give you an example right off the bat. You may have noticed there's different voices inside of you. There's voices outside of you. And then you might start to wake up more and realize that the voices outside of you are you and that everything is you. And then it can get kind of jumbled and confusing, and it might be a little bit challenging to hear, who am I? Who is the real me? What is memory or karma or all of these different concepts re-expressing itself in an insane cycle? And what is the truth of my being and who I came here to be? These are all things that we are going to tune into in this video. So welcome back to Vibes and Frequencies. Let's go ahead and get started. So the first level that we're going to begin to explain together here is something that I like to refer to as the child voice and the parent voice. Now, the child voice is a voice that's kind of within us that says, for example, all of a sudden it awakens out of nowhere. You might be sitting there watching a show, you might be working on something, and suddenly there's this urge within you, this feeling, this draw, this magnetism, this excitement that says, oh man, it would be so cool to go for a walk outside right now, right? Then that's the child voice. That's our expression of the child voice in this video. That's your excitement. It's this instantaneous urge. It's you kind of leading yourself to something that sounds fun, exciting, something that will bring you joy. Then the parent voice comes in, Oftentimes the parent voice immediately comes in and it says something along the lines of, actually, you should finish your work and then go for a walk. Actually, right now, it's actually too dark outside. That doesn't make sense. Actually, last time I thought it would be fun to go on a walk, I didn't really like it, so I just shouldn't do it right now because it's not going to be fun. You know, I need to just let this part of myself go. I need to realize and remember that I don't actually like walking, right? This is kind of what the parent voice is like. It shuts you down. It uses the past experiences and past information to basically justify to you who you think you're supposed to be. This is an aspect of what the spiritual community calls the ego. And it's this part of you that wants to come in and berate you. It wants to basically help you to survive. And it thinks it's doing so by telling you what you should and shouldn't do. The parent voice believes that there's a path that's leading you to what you want, for example. Let's go ahead and say career-wise, or something that's fun, or a relationship, or some kind of financial situation. These are some very basic examples that we often use in these videos because it's relatable to everybody, we believe. Now, the ego, this parent voice aspect of you, often has a path that believes point A to point B to point C should look like this. That's what it should look like. If you listen to me, you will get there. I'm the boss voice, okay? You might wake up in the morning and you might want to take a shower and listen to your favorite music, but the boss voice is going to come in and say, no, you need to go for a jog, you need to come back, you need to read this chapter in the self-development book, you need to take all these notes on what you're grateful for in your gratitude journal, and then you need to immediately sit there and start working on your career. Now, that actually sounds pretty good, doesn't it? You see how there's this part of you that says, actually, that makes more sense. It makes more sense that I do these things a certain way because I do want to achieve this dream for myself. So therefore, the parent voice is the one I should listen to because they know best. The parent voice will often trick you by making it seem to you like actually that's the better path. That's the tone of it. This is the better path. Notice how it comes after this child voice within you that naturally blooms with excitement and joy. The hilarious joke is that if you listened more to that childlike voice and followed your excitement and actually acted on what sounded fun and exciting to you in the moment, you would actually be even more in alignment with your true state of being. And when you're in alignment with your true state of being, your vibrational frequency vibrates at a much higher rate. And when you vibrate at this higher rate, reality becomes more malleable, much more like a dream that it actually is. And you naturally start to flow in this stream where abundance comes to you, happiness comes to you, your dreams come to you, because you're radiating this energy and this frequency. When you align with the boss parent voice and you allow that to drive you, you're radiating a frequency more of, you have to do this. I have to do this so that I can have that, right? I want this. I need that. This is the way. Do you feel how that's heavier? That heaviness radiates in you. Even if what you're doing is something that you overall love and truly do want to work towards, and it really is your highest passion, for example, it doesn't matter, because your parent voice might think that this is the best path to take. This is how you should do it. This is what's going to work for us. Come on, listen to me. You got to stay strong. You got to stay dedicated. This is how this voice will trick us. But when we align with that, we begin to radiate the energy of trying to control and change reality. Now, the next key to understand is that reality is really quite dreamlike and really like a true mirror that will unconditionally reflect to you who you're being. I have videos all about this tagged below. I highly recommend that if you resonate with this video, if you find it valuable and you feel called to do so, to check out some of the videos I've got listed below for you. I've got them all titled so that you can figure out which is the one that's going to resonate with you most for your individual experience. And also thank you while you're down there for liking this video. I appreciate it. I really do. Thanks for doing that. But the key is to basically allow yourself to listen to that child voice, because when you radiate the energy of being here now and acting on your excitement, you enjoy life. You're allowing yourself to be who you are in that moment. That allowance, that joy, vibrates at a higher vibration and frequency, and it causes the reflection that is reality to show you even more in the reflection of what you love. It will give you even more joy, even more satisfaction, even more fun. When you listen to the boss voice, you radiate a vibration and an energy that is this heavier one that wants to change the experience. And when you want to change the way that things are, or you're trying to get this that's outside of you, the mere reflection dream will reflect to you even more over time manifestations that you are further away from your goal, that you are not happy right now, that things aren't going well for you. You'll begin to have even less fun. You'll begin to have even less joy in your life. And you'll find yourself a year down the road going, what has happened to me? What's happened to my life? You happened to your life because you've been bossing yourself around and not allowing yourself to be who you are. That's why you've manifested a life that causes you to feel trapped and unhappy, is because you haven't been listening to the true joy within you. If you act on that excitement in every single moment and you allow yourself to be that child within yourself, then you will find that you naturally, throughout the day, are always in the exact synchronized place to act on the things that actually matter. And if at the end of the day you're exhausted and you go to sleep, that means that all the other stuff that you thought you were supposed to do that day didn't actually need to happen that day. You might find that you wake up the next morning and are truly excited to do that other thing that was on your list. But now you're in alignment. Now you're synchronized with the path of least resistance and the true higher path that is resonating for you. That's the key. Be yourself now in this moment. Do what you love. Act on your joy and your passion. I make YouTube videos. This is truly my highest excitement and passion right now. Literally, in this moment, there is nothing I'd rather be doing, and that's why I'm here doing this. However, earlier today, even though making videos and being a YouTuber is my highest excitement, earlier today, it sounded more exciting to chill out, eat some food, relax with my partner, play hide and seek outside, literally. Now, there's the boss voice in my head that says, Nathan, Your highest passion is making YouTube videos. Therefore, you should be making videos right now. You should be on YouTube responding to comments. You should be working on your blog. You should be working on your book. This is who you really are, Nathan. Keep doing it. Keep going. But it's bossing me around. When you listen to the voice that truly is your excitement and you follow that, you'll find you're always synchronized, your energy levels are always amazing, and you always get everything done that was meant to be done in that moment. So just be you, because it actually is the simplest path to get where you're trying to go. That's the hilariousness of it. The part of you that thinks it knows the fastest route is the part that's making it take longer. Just be yourself and have fun and enjoy the fact that you're here and this is your life. Now, I want to input one more very powerful dimension here. There's multiple others, but I've decided, because of the way this video has happened naturally, I did not plan it. It just has happened the way that it has. I will reserve some of the information I basically intended to share in here for another video. So make sure to subscribe and keep your eye out for a similar titled video, which will be part 2. The second dimension I'm going to leave you with here, though, however, is something that is a little bit deeper, as in deeper within yourself, a little bit more empowering and free. There might be a parent voice. There might be a child voice. There might be the voice of your spirit guides, other beings, voices of your limiting beliefs, voices of your positive, inspiring beliefs, all kinds of voices. Voices of your partner you live with telling you things, voices of people on the internet saying things to you when you express yourself, all kinds of voices. There's many of them. But who are you really? You are the one who actually moves forward and does something. That's you. You are the one who is actually here in physical reality taking action. You are the choice maker. You are the one that takes the energy of your higher being and translates it through physical reality into its energetic counterpart by taking action and being here now. You are not any of the voices. You are you. That's who you really are. You are the one that actually chooses what to listen to, for example, who to be. That's who you are. All the voices, whether it be like we expressed earlier on, the child voice or parent voice even, it might sound better to be the child voice. And yes, this is a voice you can listen to, which is essentially your higher self trying to guide you on the human level. That's how the higher self communicates, is through this excited feeling. But even bigger than this, as you expand and raise your vibration, you'll begin to realize that actually all of these voices, no matter how good or bad they might sound or what they might be telling you, there is no right one to listen to, because there's no wrong one to listen to either. All of them are simply options. You're simply giving yourself options. Think about it. You walk around through your day, options, 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 all around you, options. But you are not actually any of those options. You are the one that chooses which one to take. So just make your choice. Be you. You can't go wrong. You are the power. No voice has power over you. Even if you walk throughout your day and you've got a negative voice bullying you over and over again, that's not you. It's an option. You don't need to act and live your life as if that voice is you. It's not. It's an option. You are the one who chooses to listen to it. You are the one who chooses to not listen to it. You are the one who takes action and diversifies and explores and allows the journey to unfold. It's a choose your own adventure. Literally, with the voices in your head, in your heart, in your spirit guides, it's a choose your own adventure. You are the chooser. That's who you are. So thanks so much for going below and liking this video. If you liked it, if you found it beneficial, definitely share it with a friend you think this might resonate with. And thanks for subscribing for future content. I really appreciate it. You can find all kinds of more content, Vibes and Frequencies services, one-on-one coaching below. Lots of great stuff if it resonates. So thanks so much for sharing this space with me today, and I'll see you for the next video. Much love.